What's up, everybody? James Sutton here, aka MogulBound. I put the action into the law of attraction. And in this video, I'm gonna ask, what if there was no magic involved in the law of attraction? In fact, what if it was all just science? So I've been involved in the law of attraction, practicing, going to meetups, groups, workshops, books, etc. for about 10 years. And it's only just recently come into my awareness of this theory in which I'm about to describe. So a couple bits of information and background on some science to bring you up to speed to where I am so we can discuss, is there magic involved in the law of attraction, or is it really just a big bundle of data and science that allows the law of attraction to work in our universe? So I'm going to go ahead and jump all the way to the end, and then I'm going to work backwards. So super conscious. Some people have heard of this. Some people have read about this. Some people have even experienced what this is. And I'm just going to focus on one element of what super conscious is and how it affects us as humans. So I truly believe that there is this element, this extrasensory ability that all consciousness has in the entire universe on all planes of existence. And that extrasensory ability is what connects all life, all consciousness together as one. We've all heard it so many times, everybody is one. We are all one. We are all connected. We are all on this journey together. We are all experiencing our own versions of reality as a super conscious together, experiencing all walks of life simultaneously. So what is this super conscious in relationship to the law of attraction? Well, I believe that our super conscious is in real time communicating to and communicating from all other consciousnesses in existence, and actually exchanging information and working in the background of our lives to coordinate things, line things up, and help us to navigate away from things. So this super conscious is what I am starting to believe is the magic involved in the universe bringing to us what we truly desire, what we truly repeat, what we truly feel and emit all the time, whether it's what we want to receive or whether it's what we're asking not to receive. It is a major player in aligning us with our experiences. So this superconscious, right? This superconscious communicates with our subconscious, okay? Now our subconscious mind is that element that holds all of our beliefs, our values, who we truly are, and it's constantly in overdrive in the background, like beyond what your conscious is thinking and feeling with your emotions. There's this subconscious that is like 1,000 times more active than our conscious minds. So this superconscious communicating with all life that there is now also communicating with your subconscious, right? So there's three layers of consciousness, of mind, communicating to each other to connect the physical with the complete non-physical, right? I'm not going to get too far into our subconscious because I could talk about that for hours, but let's just really analyze the conscious mind for a second, okay? The conscious mind is the mind that has the thoughts, that holds the ability to sway yourself left and right through emotions, and you have the choice over what you think, and how you feel over all of those conscious thoughts. It's where your most people's math exists. It's where your logical mind is. It's even parts of your creative mind, but it's your conscious reality that makes you think that everything is real, that we're all here, that this is life, right? It's what plants you down solid in life. So let's go, and like this is a little drawing. I'm not the best artist, but this is a person. Let's call this me right now, okay? This is me, and this is my conscious mind, and this everything down is my observation of reality, okay? Now, in science has calculated that the brain, through sight and senses and feelings and awareness of reality, we can, as consciousnesses, as brains, take in 11,210,000 bits of data per second, okay? That's a lot of data in various different types of senses. Yet it also, science has said, that our conscious mind, our brain, can only process, you want to guess? Yeah, it's only 50. It's 50 bits of data per second. So 11,210,000 bits of data being injected into our conscious mind, into our brain, into our processing unit to try and process that. We only successfully, most people only successfully are able to perceive and process, understand in its entirety, 50 of those 11.2 million bits of data. So that is a huge difference, right? And so here I am, and I'm trying to reverse this understanding to make sense of how to correlate all this awareness and all of this perception into alignment, into perceiving what I want to perceive, to communicate to my subconscious, to communicate to my superconscious, because my superconscious is what's communicating with all life, with all circumstances, with all of everything that is in our universe. So let's enter the idea of limiting beliefs, negative types of thought, and beliefs in general. So as a consciousness only being able to process 50 bits of data, the ego starts taking into effect, right? I'm not going to write ego, but let's just talk about ego for 5 seconds, 15 seconds. The ego is literally only designed as a defense mechanism inside your consciousness to protect you. So your ego is not going to make you a liar. In fact, it's going to protect you to make you think that you're correct, that you're right, that what you believe is correct, right? So now let's mix ego and belief into our perceptor ability and why this is so important right here. So the ego, if you tell yourself, let's just use something, I'm good looking, okay? If you are in a firm belief awareness of I am good looking, that's first of all a great belief to have. I don't care what you think you look like. If you just start believing I'm good looking, you'll start being good looking. You'll start being appreciated by other people for your good looks, for your beauty, for your presence. And it's an amazing transformation. So let's just use this for a second, right? I am good looking. Now, if I've engraved that into my belief system, which as we discussed is our subconscious, right? Then my conscious mind with my ego is always going to be looking and sifting through these 11 billion bits of data a second that is coming into my awareness that adds value and credibility to my belief that I am good looking. So what does that also mean? Okay, I'm just going to use my hands for a second, and this is not the best, but like, let's just say you set up these walls in your neural network in your brain that gives you this path of I'm good looking, right? And you have such a strong neural pathway of that belief that all data that goes around it does just that. It goes around it. And the only thing that fits in this neural network is evidence of my belief that I am good looking. So part of this bits of data that the conscious mind is going to be sifting through is my belief that I'm good looking. So as I go through reality and as things actually happen, that like maybe somebody disses me in public, I'm not joking. If your perceptors are so tuned to one reality, the other reality gets washed out in the loss of information from all of these bits of data to these 50 bits of data, right? So all of these bad points, these non-efficient points that actually happen in your awareness, that get processed, that try to get processed through your perceptor points, they're getting washed in the wayside, and your conscious mind literally does not even recognize them as being in existence in reality. I really want to talk about the superconscious involvement, the duality between perceptors firing in what you're looking for and what energy that you're focused on, and simultaneously the involvement of the superconscious to help bring to you more evidence of what you're looking for. So let's just keep going on this I am good looking example. Okay. Now, because my brain is now focused, my conscious is now focused on the idea, the belief that I am good looking, I am constantly allowing myself to process more of those receptors into what's in my awareness. But there's a second layer that is going on simultaneously in the duality of this theory. Your superconscious communicates perfectly with your subconscious. And your subconscious communicates pretty damn well with your conscious. You just may or may not have the awareness of how to interpret how the subconscious communicates to you. So because I have installed a belief system into the subconscious, my superconscious is in direct understanding with that belief. And because my superconscious, this extrasensory capability that all consciousness has, knows that that is my belief, it is playing a role in reality. And its role that I believe it plays in this reality is quite simple. It is communicating with all other consciousnesses that exist, that are probability of path crossing and showing themselves in my reality. And because it has an engraved belief that I am good looking, it is sifting, as well as this process, it is sifting through the infinite trillions and gabillions of bits of data that is happening in real time in reality to find the bits that are relevant to my subconscious to help either one of two situations happening. A, to communicate to my conscious mind intuition, gut reactions, following inspiration, to lead me to more evidence of my belief system, or simultaneously, it is communicating with other consciousnesses and giving them impressions, intuition, inspiration, gut reactions to align them or it with my reality. So I say this example all the time. If most people have had this happen in their life when all of a sudden they really get attached to a type of car that they want. And let's just use like Mini Coopers, for example. At one point when I was much younger, I wanted a Mini Cooper. And I noticed that within a week or two of me being like, I want Mini Coopers all day long, thinking about it all day long, like every fourth car that was going past us or we were going past was a Mini Cooper. And I was like, are all the Mini Coopers driving on my street or the streets that I'm going down? And at the time, that's what I thought. But now in this new understanding, in this new theory, I believe that it's a duality of A, my conscious perceptors are designed to identify Mini Coopers more frequently, therefore bringing that awareness into my reality, but also simultaneously, it is intuitively guiding me as an individual, the driver as an individual, and the other drivers that are driving Mini Coopers to come in alignment with the path that I am on. So my question, is there really magic in the law of attraction, or can it truly all be broken down with scientific understanding? And I don't believe that I have enough scientific understanding of the superconscious to be able to say that it's not magic, but I am starting to perceive enough and correlate enough data in my reality that leads me to believe that the all oneness, the all connectedness in the universe is our consciousness, our super consciousness, communicating our ideals, our beliefs, our experiences, our desires, to find correlation and help bring that into our life while helping guide us with intuition to align us into this co-creative line of existence where the magic, the unexplainable, how on earth did all of these things happen to bring into my life, can occur. So I want to hear your thoughts. I want to hear what you think about this theory of the superconscious being a perceptor in the reality to help us bring to us our desires and our dreams and goals. So comment below, and can't wait to see you for the next video because it is fun time with content.